Hi there. In this video, we are going to download and install and use the church app, and I'm so excited about this. It's going to make a huge difference in the life of the church. So I have my phone here. We're going to look at this together. So I have a different launcher on my phone. It's just supposed to be less distracting. Here you're just going to go to your app store. So I'm on Android. So I'm going to search Play Store is what's on mine. I'm going to search, and we're going to search Church App. So this app is through Tithely, the organization, which I'm going to tell you about here in a minute, but we are getting a new online giving platform, and this is all a part of that. So you see this link right here at the top. It's a sponsored Tithely. We're not going to go for that one. We're going to go for Church App Tithely. Go here. We're going to click install. So this app, you might ask, why have a church app? And we're going to see in a minute, and you see it should be a quick install for you. This app is going to help you both in a worship service as well as stay connected to the church throughout the week. You might have been at that point before where you just don't know what's going on in church, don't know how to get connected. This app is going to be the best way to be connected. So we see now I've downloaded this app. Click open here, and this is how it comes up. So the way this app works, this is just one app platform for many different churches, and we have our own interface within that. So as you see here, connect with your church. I think all we should have to do is just search Rolling Hills Baptist Church. And if you want, you can put city, state, and zip, but we'll just see, you could just grant permissions, location permissions, so it could track where you are. Ours comes up right at the top, and our logo as well. You click that, and you are in our app. So this is the interface here. We'll get to that in a second. But first, it's going to be best. Click this little face here in the top left corner. I'm going to move this out of the way on my screen. You will see this login tab. This will be really helpful as you give online, as well as do different things that we're going to be able to do as we develop this app further. Make an account with Tithely, and you'll be able to do more in this app. So if you don't have an account, you see at the bottom of my screen here, you could sign up. You could do that. I have already have an account, and what's really cool is you could sign in with phone verification. So once you link your phone to your account, which will allow you to do a cool thing I'll show you here in a second. But you could just log in really easily here, which is a break from the normal for us in some ways. So they just sent a code to my phone. That's 157342. I'm going to verify that. And success. You've successfully logged into your account. So here's our church app. There's a lot of things you could do on here. I'll walk you through them briefly. At the top here, you'll see this very cool feature called Prayer Wall. So if we click on this, that'll take us to the prayer wall. So right now we have a Facebook group that we use for this, where people with a Facebook account can go become a member of our members group, and the members of our church, that is. And we use that often to post prayer requests and to let people know what's going on. The only problem with that is that a decent number of people don't use Facebook, don't like Facebook, and don't like being on social media in general. And that's okay. This app provides, within this prayer wall, a avenue for you, especially if you don't have a Facebook account, to go on here and submit a prayer request. So right here, I submitted one the other day for our son who's in the NICU currently. Prayers for him are very much appreciated, for baby Noah. But if you wanted to submit a prayer request on your own, I think you'd need to make an account first. And that's one of the things you do when you make an account, I believe. But you just title it, put your name. It's optional. It could be, unspoken, as it were, and then just type in the the details of your post. Once you submit this, that will come to me or a moderator of the account for review of that, and then we will accept that, and then you can go, or people will be able to pray for you in that, much like our Facebook group works now, except now you won't need a Facebook account or log in to everything else that comes with Facebook for that. It's much meets our needs better in that way. So we'll go back to our home screen here at the bottom. We have the Bible app integrated with this. You have the scriptures, and if you wanted, I don't know what this version is right here. I think I have control of that on the back end. But if you click these three dots here, you can open the Bible app and go about it that way. But easy integration right here, especially if you want to follow along with the sermon of the day, which brings us to our next box here. We have sermons and a link to that, and it looks like I need to, oh, there it is. So we have audio recordings each week of the sermons every week, which you can listen to in the app. So it's really cool. You don't have to go to a place like Spotify or YouTube. You can just press listen here and then lock your screen and you're good to go. I'm not connected to the Wi-Fi right now, so it's moving a little slowly. But yeah, you can listen to sermons there. Speaking of sermons, before we go any further, you see on the bottom of the screen here, the little taskbar. We have different options, and we've designed this especially to help you within the Sunday morning service when you need just need the things that we need to do during the service. So right here, you'll see give right next to home. You'll press that. And it takes us to our new online giving platform called Tidely, which powers this app as well. So the cool thing is I've already signed up for an account. The same account that you sign up for the app with will be the same account that you give with. So it'll tie in all together. I'm not going to put in my PIN right now just for privacy, but it has a lot of security features to help you with that. And we can go into the new online giving in another video, but this is a super helpful thing to integrate online giving as part of the worship service, which we do in person anyway, but as on your phone as well. So you don't have to go one place for giving, another place to listen to a sermon, another place to read the Bible. It's all in the same place, just as we want to be in the worship service. So you can give right there on the app, and super cool. That same account you used to sign up for earlier in the app would be the same account that you give with, and then you put in your giving info. That's cool. We're kind of jumping around here, but another super cool thing with this new online giving platform, Tidely, is that we can text to give. You saw I put in my phone number earlier to sign in with the account. When you link your phone number with the account, which it prompts you to do as you set up your account, I made a link for it here. You do press text giving, and then it'll open up for you a text conversation with this phone number, and where you text a number, and then you will it'll prompt you to give to the church easier than if it would be online. So earlier I just experimented with how all this works. You just text the word give. You see up here where I'm clicking. Text give to that number. When you click that in the app, it'll automatically fill in for you. I forget the number sitting here. If you just click that within the app, automatically fills it in for you. It'll give you a link to sign up, to set up, and then I did that. So that's just, once you do that, you don't have to text give every time, and it'll walk you through that. But I just texted options for more options. So this is how you do text giving, essentially. Well, we can go into this more as we do the online giving video, but super easy, super neat. Once your phone number is linked with your account, then you can just type in 100 and it'll give $100, just like that, with your preset settings within the app. So no need to open an app and go through a bunch of different steps just to do what you should be able to do, like dropping cash in a plate. In a worship service. It makes it easy. And when the Spirit leads you to do that, you can do that without without things getting in the way that shouldn't get in the way of you being able to obey God in that way. So you can designate gifts in here, as you see number 2. If you want to go to, say, the building fund, you can just do 100 building, and it'll give it there. You could set up reoccurring gifts. You can cancel reoccurring gifts. And then the really cool thing within Tithely that we don't have right now in PayPal, which we currently use, is there's an option for the giver to cover the fees of giving. So right now, you may know this, but with PayPal, what we give in all online giving platforms, the way they make their money and sustain their business is that they take just a little portion off the top of each gift that goes to essentially pay for the transaction. Many companies do that. Like I know Fairfield Coffee, unless you pay $5 or more, they add 75 cents onto your bill, essentially, to cover those credit card fees. This is just a common thing with banking and credit cards. So it varies, different things. The lowest fee for Tithely is just if you link your bank account, and we'll go through that in the next video. But you can cover those fees with Tithely. So say you give a $50 gift if you link your bank account, I believe it's 1.3% plus 30 cents. So it would be something like $4.67 or something, like the church would receive if you didn't cover the fees. So if you give $5, I think I said 50 earlier. You give $5, church gets $4.67 or something of that. And that's how we use it now. With cover the fees, if you opt into this, you would pay then $5.33 or whatever that would be the other way around. In this analogy, you pay that, and then the church gets your full $5 donation. So it helps out, especially if you give those larger amounts. That would add up over time, and the church would receive the full benefit of your gift. And then that would be a way to help in that way. But that's not necessary. That's just a feature that they have to give you more control in your giving and for the convenience there. You can cover fees through text. You can do all these things in text giving. So text giving is super cool. I've used it already. Very easy. And it helps you within that. And that's a feature of this app. So we're going to go back through here, back into the app. And that's the giving portion of this toolbar. If you go into notes here, and I'm just about to upload the first one, but we're going to have the sermon notes, the sermon slides that we have on the screen every week within the app. So, especially if you want to have the notes beside your Bible as it's open during the service, you want to reference them later. There was something on the screen you forgot what it said. You want to take a closer look at. This will be right here for you to follow along with the screen as we're in the middle of a service. So, we're just exploring the surface of this. Eventually we'll probably add more than what's on the slides to the app, since we're able to. There's only so much you can fit in a slide to make it readable, but more that you can add within the notes. So maybe the whole of a sermon outline we could just plop right in here, and you can see that, and it gives us a platform for that. That'll be accessible in the service, and you'll be able to have that right there and ready to go. And then over here you have the prayer wall linked to that, so you can be praying for prayer requests during the service. It's right there accessible for you. So to go further through the app, not only does it help you in the service, but it also helps you within the week. A big sometimes difficulty is how to explain, how to announce events as they come. So within this platform, it gives us a great way to organize everything into one events tab. So I'm about to go in and add all the events that are coming into church life. those will all be available right here, as they eventually will be. We're getting there, but on the website and in print, everything will match everything. So right here, we're just seeing worship services right now. That'll be updated with life groups, things throughout the week, children's events, everything that you need to know about what's going on at the church will be in the app. So all that you have to do, you don't have to go to Facebook, scroll back and see what event is happening when, who announced what. That's all going to be within the app, Lord willing, and we're working towards that point. But that's going to make it super easy for you to know what's going on and when it's going on, so you can plan your life accordingly. We have a link for Give Online here. This is really cool. This videos tab, you click this, and everything that we ever post, especially on YouTube, but eventually Facebook, and we have a separate tab for Instagram too, it's going to be right in here. So no need to go to YouTube, read the upload, see what's been uploaded new or anything. We've been going through Bible reading through the book of Luke. So we just did Luke 17 today. If you click this and then click play, and it'll pull that video up right there for you in full screen. And I don't know how to get that off full screen. But yeah, let's go back here. So do all of that right within the app, and you get an undistracted way to an easy way just to see what's going on. All the videos there. Another link for sermon notes. You can listen to our podcast just as you can listen to our sermons right within the app. Here's a link to the funnel, our discipleship pathway through the church. Just link here. It links to multiple forms in which you can, to get more involved in your faith journey in our church. And then as well, a really cool thing about this app is in the past we've had online signups, and even now that on our website, you have to go to different links to do that. It just requires more work than it should. In this app, I'll be able to upload a form that you can just click right there and sign up to bring something for a meal or to attend whatever, sign up for VBS. VBS is a huge one. Volunteer for VBS. That'll be within the app. All those forms make it really easy. Again, a one-stop shop for you to do everything that you want to do within the church. Excuse me. Finally, we've launched a new church merchandise. It sounds like a bad word when it comes to church, but just church t-shirts for you to buy and church wear. We have this is powered through the church.shop. It's a website, and you can there's a long sleeve tee. We made a tee, especially a short sleeve tee for evangelism, that says "Ask me about the gospel" on the front with our church logo here on the side. This is really nice and sustainable for us because we don't handle anything financially with this. The church shop handles all the finances, handles all the printing, and it comes right to you. So we upload the designs, you make those purchases, and then instead of it going to us, then we have to get the shirts from a company, and then we manage all of that, and it becomes really cumbersome on our end. This allows you to have more options at a reasonable price while getting your shirts when you want them and whenever you want them, and a ton more options for you in a timely manner, and at a price point where we wouldn't be able to otherwise. We have one, here's this scripture over phone. We talked about that, just reminders, as well as just logo tees. We have an option here under $20 just for a shirt with our logo on here, and then it'll ship to you within a couple days. So the sweatshirt, this is really neat. We're just going to keep this within the app for now, just as an incentive to get on, as well as to be able to be more connected with your church. And then we click the More tab here. This isn't like this. My internet's not very good right now. Have a link for sermons. You could read our blog here right within the app. Make sure that link works. Eventually, we're going to have a lot of new things, exciting things are coming. We're going to have this all integrated with the website for the new visitor who needs information. This is all going to be coherent through Tidely. We're going to have a new church management system for volunteers to be scheduled at a appropriate rate and at a time where they know it's happening, all in one platform here. That's what this Breeze Church Management is. That's in the works. And then all of our bulletins. I need to just connect to Wi-Fi here. All of bulletins, documents, backlog of those will be in the app too when you click this. And there's just a lot going on. So this is super exciting, a great thing happening. You could save the Google Calendar to your phone. This is the calendar. That will be a lot going on here now that these buttons are working. So this is the bulletin from last week. You see that here. All of them will show up. No need to go back fishing for, fishing for old emails or whatever. You could see our Instagram right here. Everybody, I just realized this while editing this video, but I missed a very important part of the church app that'd be great to tell you about. One of the very best things about this is push notifications within the app. So it's been notoriously hard for people to get the word out when we cancel a service because of weather, or if things change last minute, or to remind people of an event. We haven't had just one unified way to get word out to people. So with this, we can send out a push notification to your phone, and you'll be prompted when you install that to turn them on or turn them off. We hope you'll turn them on, because we could just send an alert to your phone that says, in the winter, church is canceled this morning, and that will be the easiest way to get that instantaneously upon us sending it out. So we won't bug you with that or send push notifications all the time. Those are really annoying, but that's another really cool thing about the app that I needed to include in the video. So this is in progress. Give us an idea of what you want to see in the app. Very early on in development, it can mean a lot of things for us. So I hope you will take advantage of this. And we're so excited for what God is going to bring us here in 2024 as I'm recording this into 2025. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you later.